of particles. Now, Amaniampong, a 2.0 kilogram particle of velocity 6I plus 3.2 j meters per second, a 3.0 kilogram particle of velocity 3.0 I minus 4.3 j meters per second, and a 5.0 kilogram particle of velocity 4.0 I plus 3.5 j meters per second. Benedict.
1 second. 1 6. We have 4I plus 1G, all in meters per second.
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, Oswald.
4.1I plus 11G, all in meters per second.
That's incorrect. I will hold on to the answer and come back. With the same preamble, Osei Tutu, a 2.5 kilogram particle of velocity negative 2.0 I plus 2.0 j meters per second, a 2.0 kilogram particle of velocity negative 3.0 I minus 4.0 j meters per second, and a 1.5 kilogram particle of velocity 6.0 I plus 6.0 j meters per second. Yes, Elliot.
Negative 0.33I plus 1.0 j, all in meter per second.
You are right. St. James, with the same preamble, a 3.5 kilogram particle of velocity 1.0 I minus 2.0 j meters per second, a 2.5 kilogram particle of velocity 2.0 I plus 3.0 j meter per second, and a 2.0 kilogram particle of velocity negative 1.05 I plus 7.75 j meters per second. Yes, David.
What's that say? 0.80I plus 2.0 G, all in meters per second.
You are right. Okay, so Amaniampong, the trouble with yours was the answer was supposed to be 4.1 I plus 1.1 j meters per second. You gave me one significant figure when the data provided to you indicated otherwise. Okay? All right. And then you also attempted it. You see that you missed your decimal point. Otherwise, it would have been right. Okay. Next set. 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Mention the type of intercropping to which the given description refers. What this means is that when I get to you, I'll give you a description. Please mention the type of intercropping that I am describing. All right? Amaniampong. Growing 2 or more crops simultaneously with no distinct row arrangements. Nicholas.
Miscropping.
Yes. With the same preamble, Osei Tutu. Growing 2 or more crops simultaneously in different strips wide enough to permit independent cultivation, but narrow enough for the crops to interact agronomically. Yes, Alfred.
Mixed culture.
That's incorrect for a bonus. All right, I'll come back to you with the answer. With the same preamble, St. James. Growing 2 or more crops simultaneously as a natural part of each one's life cycle. That is, a second crop is sown after the first crop has become well established, but before it is ready for harvest. Yes, David?
Crop rotation.
That's incorrect for a bonus. It's called relay intercropping. And then yours, Osei Tutu, it's called strip intercropping. Strip. All right, next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. At the same temperature and pressure, which gas effuses faster, if any, and by what factor? Did you get your preamble, or shall I repeat? Repeat. At the same temperature and pressure, which gas effuses faster, if any, and by what factor? All right. Amaniampong. Ethane or nitrogen? Nicholas.
Okay. The gas that will diffuse faster is ethane, and by a factor of root of 14 on 13.
That's incorrect for a bonus. I will come back to you with an answer. Osei Tutu with the same preamble. Neon or sulfur trioxide. Elliot.
Okay. It is neon, and it diffuses 2 times as fast as sulfur SO3.
Okay. With the same preamble, St. James. Oxygen or sulfur dioxide. Oswald?
So oxygen diffuses faster, and it diffuses with 2 times that of sulfur dioxide. That is SO2.
1. out of 3. And the reason is, yes, it's oxygen, but the factor is square root of 2 times, or 1.4 times faster. Okay, it's not twice. It's not twice. Isn't that what you said?
Square root of 2.
What did you say?
Square root 2 times.
What did you say?
Root 2 times.
That's what he said. Okay, then it's right. Okay. Please, you will speak up for me from there, right? Okay, thank you very much. So yes, it's oxygen and it's root 2 times faster. The right answer for you, Amaniampong, it's none of them because they will effuse at the same rate. And this is because their molar masses are equal, right? You had ethane or nitrogen. Okay. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Triangle ABC has sides of length A, small a, small b, and small c. Determine if the triangle is acute or obtuse or right angle given. Let me give you that preamble again. Triangle ABC, capital ABC, has sides of length small a, small b, and small c. Determine if the triangle is acute, obtuse, or right angle given. Amaniampong. Small a is 9, small b is 7, and small c is 13. Yes, Nicholas.
It is obtuse.
You're right. With the same preamble, Osei Tutu. Small a is 15, small b is 12, and small c is 19. Alfred.
Obtuse.
Go ahead.
Acute.
Yes, it's acute. Now your major question with the same preamble. Small a is 13, small b is 9, and small c is 16. Yes, David.
Obtuse.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A long solenoid wound with 50 turns per meter carries a current of 20 amperes. Find the magnitude of the magnetic force on the given charge Q moving perpendicular to the axis of the solenoid that enters the solenoid at the given speed U. One more time. A long solenoid wound with 50 turns per meter carries a current of 20 amperes. Find the magnitude of the magnetic force on the given charge Q moving perpendicular to the axis of the solenoid that enters the solenoid at a given speed U. Now, Amaniampong. Q is equal to 8 nanocoulombs and U is equal to 5 meters per second. Benedict.
5 piconewton.
Again?
5 piconewton.
That's incorrect. Yes, Elliot.
5 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 11 newtons.
You are right. That translates to 50 piconewtons. All right. With the same preamble, your major question. Q is equal to 25 nanocoulombs and U is equal to 2 meters per second. Alfred?
6 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 11 Newton.
You're right. With the same preamble, St. James, Q is equal to 40 nanocoulombs and U is equal to 6 meters per second. Oswald?
3 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 10 Newton.
Yes. Ten seconds. A preamble to all schools. Mention the cell types within the villi of the small intestine to which the given description refers. In other words, when I get to your school, I will give you a description. Please mention the cell types within the villi of the small intestine to which the description I give you refers. Amaniampong. They are the primary absorptive cells. They contain transport proteins and enzymes necessary for the uptake and initial digestion of nutrients such as carbohydrates and proteins. Yes, Nicholas.
Yeah. Mucosa cells.
That's incorrect for a bonus. All right, I'll tell you in a moment. Osei Tutu with the same preamble. Located at the base of the villi, they secrete antimicrobial peptides that protect against pathogenic bacteria. Yes, Alfred.
The Paneth cells.
Yes. St. James, with the same preamble. They release hormones that regulate various aspects of digestion, including gastric motility and enzyme secretion. Yes, David?
The chief cells.
No. For bonus. All right. They are the enteroendocrine cells. Okay? And then for you, Amaniampong, your cells were the enterocytes. Okay, next set, 30 seconds. A preamble to all schools. Preamble. Give the systematic name of the major product formed if the given alkene reacts with hydrochloric acid and ignore any rearrangement products. Did you get your preamble? No response means yes. Okay, so for you, Amaniampong, 1-ethyl cyclohexene Yes, Nicholas.
1-chloro-1-ethyl-cyclohexane.
Yes. Osei Tutu with the same preamble. 3-methyl-cyclohexene. Yes, Alfred.
Lina bear 1. Okay. 1-chloro. 3-methyl-cyclohexane.
No. Yes, Amaniampong. Nicholas.
1-chloro-2-methyl-cyclohexane.
You're right. St. James, with the same preamble, 4-butyl-cyclohexene. Yes, David.
Okay. Is the butyl first? 4 butyl. 1 chloro. Or which one should I say? 1 chloro cyclohexane.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. All right, the right answer is 1-butyl-3-chlorocyclohexane. Okay, last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. A function f, this is the preamble. A function f such that n maps onto n, where n is the set of natural numbers, is defined by f of the expression a plus b is equal to f of a plus f of b, and you are to evaluate. All right, did you get the preamble, or do you need it again? One more time. A function f where n maps onto n, where n is a set of natural numbers, is defined by f of the expression a plus b is equal to f of a plus f of b. Evaluate. All right, Amaniampong. F of 8 given f of 2 is equal to 6. Benedict.
24.
You're right. With the same preamble, Osei Tutu, f of 12 given f of 3 is equal to 12. Elliot.
48.
Yes. Last question of the round with the same preamble, St. James. F of 20 given f of 5 is equal to 20. Yes, David?
80.
You are right. And that's the end of the first round. Many numbers I was reading. And so for that reason, Amaniampong presented one significant figure as an answer. I have to accept that. Yes. It happens very occasionally that I would make such a mistake. I don't know. So apologies. Apologies. Many numbers. Try reading all these things from morning till night and see how it goes. All right, so apologies for that. The one significant figure answer is okay. I will accept it. All right. Then the second one, also from Amaniampong Senior High School. That was a chemistry question, the first set. The question was, at the same temperature and pressure, which gas diffuses faster, if any, and by what factor? And the question here is ethane or nitrogen. Well, consultant was consulted, and he says he meant ethene, not ethine. If it had been ethene, then the answer I gave would have been right. However, it was ethine that was here and ethine that I read, and so the answer that was given by Amaniampong was actually the right one. Okay. That means, Amaniampong, you will get your score, your 4 points for that problem, and then somebody attempted. And which school? It was the first question. Oh, okay, it was St. James. Since I'm giving them the right answer, you don't have to worry about the deduction. Okay? All right. So that brings us to the end of the first round.
This is where curiosity meets competition, where equations, reactions, and theories collide under the spotlight. The National Science and Maths Quiz is back. Bigger, tougher, more brilliant. From physics to chemistry, biology to mathematics, only the boldest minds can survive the heat. Who will solve your way to glory? Catch every contest live on Joy News, Joy Prime, and Joy FM, and follow the action across all our digital platforms. 20th October to 6th November, the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Prime Time Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, partnership with Goyle PLC, and supported by Momo, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Truster AI, Adanse Travels, Rand Air, Kivo Gary, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City.
Osei Tutu Senior High School has 16 points. Amaniampong Senior High School has 19 points. Round 2. This is the Truster AI Speed Race. The speed race is sponsored by Truster AI, your real-world experience. All right, so in this round, I'm going to be presenting the questions to you at the same time. It's a single question to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell? Amaniampong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you ring and answer that question correctly, and it's the first attempt at the question, 3 points. If it's the second attempt at the question, 2 points. And if it's the third attempt at the question, 1 point. Please be careful though, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you will face a deduction, 1 point penalty. So be careful. From the time you are called upon to give an answer, you have 3 seconds in which to give that answer. If you do not provide an answer within 3 seconds, you will hear a bell. That That bell means you have been belled out, and whatever it is you are saying at the time is your answer, which is likely to be the wrong answer. So please go directly to the answer. No dilly-dallying. No madam, no repetition of the question, no preambles, nothing. Just get straight to the answer, right? For questions which require calculations, you have up to 30 seconds for the answer. If there are no calculations, you have up to 10 seconds. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 10 seconds each. What name is used to describe a life cycle in which the alternating generations? Yes, Elliot.
Metagenesis. Metagenesis.
That's incorrect. I continue. In which the alternating generations are morphologically and physiologically distinct, as in bryophytes. Yes, David.
Alternation of generation.
No. You rang, Nicholas.
You have diploidic life cycle.
No. The fourth thing is as in bryophytes and pteridophytes. And the right answer is heteromorphic. Next one. Give the two main importance of dietary fiber. Yes, Benedict.
Dietary fiber serves as a compact material which helps in easy removal of waste from the barrel of the intestines or the large intestines during ingestion. And also, fibers are of nutritional importance and helps prevent indigestion and provides nutrients like vitamins.
I'm not accepting it. You rang.
Dietary fiber provides bulk, that is a surface for the movement of the intestinal muscles. And also, dietary fibers prevents constipation through preventing dehydration.
I'm not going to accept it. Okay. You know that this is speed race. Everything has to be perfect, right? So if you give me, I ask you for two, one is correct, one is incorrect, I have a problem. I can't accept it. So these were the possible answers. Aids in digestion, encourages free bowel movement. You had that one. Prevents constipation. You had that one. It says encourages free bowel movement, not the muscle, not muscle move. You were mentioning something about muscle. Bowel muscle. No. That is why I didn't accept yours. Okay. Next one. What name is given to the artificial exposure of plants or seeds to low temperatures? Yes.
Venalization.
Yes. Next set of questions, 30 seconds each. A saturated solution of silver phosphate has mass concentration 8.38 milligram per decimeter cubed at a given temperature. Calculate the numerical value of the solubility product of the salt at this temperature. And you may take atomic mass for silver to be 108, that for phosphorus to be 31.0. Yes. Which of you? Benedict.
You have 5.4 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 19.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Alfred.
We have 4.32 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 16.
That's incorrect. Yes, go ahead. Which of you, Oswald?
4.32 4.32 by 10 raised to an exponent of -6.
That's incorrect. The right answer, 4.32 times 10 raised to the power -18. Next one. A nurse has 250.0 centimeter cubed of saline solution at a concentration of 0.900 mole per decimeter cubed NaCl. A doctor prescribes diluted saline at 0.600 mole per decimeter cubed for a child. How much sterile water? Yes, Amaniampong.
125 cm3.
Yes. Next one. A sample of flue gas has carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide in a mass ratio 14:12.8. What is the equivalent volume ratio? Amaniampong.
We have 5.0:2.0.
Okay. All right. 30 seconds. Find constants A, B, and C such that 3x squared minus 12x plus 16. All right, Amaniampong.
A is equal to 3, B is equal to -2, and C is equal to 4.
That's incorrect. I continue. 3x squared minus 12x plus 16 is equal to A, multiplying the expression x minus b. Yes, Osei Tutu.
A equals 3, B equals 2, and C is equal to 4.
Yes. Next one. Find the greatest value of 12 over the expression 3 multiplying sign of x plus 4. Yes, Alfred.
6.
Yes. Next one. Find the coordinates of the stationary points of the curve. Y is equal to 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 12x plus 5. Yes, Amaniampong.
1, -2 and -2, 25.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds. 30 seconds each. Find the period of small amplitude oscillations of a uniform meter rule freely suspended on a pin that passes through a tiny hole in the middle of a line through the 10 centimeter mark. Assume G is equal to 10 meters per second squared and give your answer in terms of pi and a third. Yes, St. James.
2 pi multiplying square root of 2/3 in seconds.
That's incorrect. All right. The right answer is pi root 219 over 30 seconds. An ideal Atwood machine with 40 Newton and 60 Newton weights is released from rest. Find the magnitude of the acceleration of the weights and the tension in the string of the machine. St. James.
The
Go ahead.
acceleration is 2 meters per second squared, and the tension is 24 Newton.
That's incorrect. You rank.
The acceleration is 2 meters per second squared, and the tension is 48 newtons.
Yes. Last question of the round. In a balanced Wheatstone bridge with an unknown resistor in one of the arms, all the other arms have the same resistance, 2 ohms. Find the power dissipation of the unknown resistor when it is removed from the bridge and 4 volts is applied across it. Yes, Elliot.
8 watts. 8 watts.
You're right. And that's the end of the speed race. Of dietary fiber. So you can give me other importance. If it's not main, I won't mind you. If you give me more than 2, you're already off. And then I reminded you also, when I explained why you were wrong, that it was because you were supposed to be answering a speed race question and the answer had to be perfect. I hope you appreciate speed race questions. So you can have one part of it right, you can have one main importance. If you added other things that are not main importance, you're already off. Okay, so in that light, let's listen to the protest. The one from Amaniampong Senior High School, the students provided it, something indigestion. Did you hear me talking about indigestion? Anyway, it helps in eliminating waste during ejection from the bowel. That is the one I accepted and I told you. But this indigestion thing was not a main thing for me. And so, in fact, you provided many answers. That was not the only thing. My consultant was listening. Provided many answers, some of which were actually not correct. There was only one correct one, which I told you was the correct one. For speed race, the answer has to be perfect. And so, unfortunately, this one is not holding water. This one is not flying. All right. Then another one, same question from St. James. What is their claim? Similar things. Serves as a surface for bowel muscle movement. Hey! Prevents constipation. I told you that I like the prevents constipation. However, this muscle movement you are talking about, I said I was not accepting it. That means, unfortunately for you, so I accepted that avoiding constipation was right. But you added other erroneous material, like movement of intestinal muscles. Please, the way you were explaining it, that is not what was expected. Unfortunately, this one will not work. This protest is not upheld. Thank you very much. People, it's not easy sitting up here. So regardless of what the score is, I appreciate your contestants. All right. Round 3. This is the round for the problem of the day. At stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. The NSMQ star is awarded to any school that earns a perfect score of 10 points in the round. At this stage, the NSMQ star is worth 2,800 Ghana cedis to the team. That means 700 Ghana cedis to each of the 3 contestants and their coordinator. All right, thank you very much, Prudential Life Insurance, for the NSMQ star. All right, so round 3, the problem of the day. It is a single problem to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present an answer, a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Best wishes, everyone. Now you may stand. Drop all pens and retrieve the problem of the day for the purpose of reading only, just reading at this stage. Problem of the day. A transmission optical grating on which the distance between adjacent grooves is G is illuminated by a monochromatic plane wave. A. Give the formula that relates angle of incidence I, angle of diffraction D, and groove spacing G of the grating, defining any additional symbols you use. B. For G equals 2.0 micron, I is equal to pi over 6. And the monochromatic light of wavelength 5.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 7 meter. Determine the sign of the angle of diffraction for the diffracted wave up to second order. Finally, C. Sketch a ray diagram showing schematically the incident wave and the diffracted wave up to second order. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from physics. So we are told that a transmission optical grating on which the distance between adjacent groups is G is illuminated by a monochromatic plane wave. Contestants were first to give the formula that relates angle of incidence I, angle of diffraction D, and groove spacing G of the grating, defining any additional symbols that they use. Let's look at how to proceed with this. The grating formula is, please pay close attention. The formula is sine of I plus sine of D is equal to m lambda over G, where lambda is the wavelength and m is the diffraction order. The sign convention is that negative angles are for rays on the opposite side of the normal as the incident ray. If you're able to give the formula and tell us, define what m is, because you had to introduce m, and talk about your sign convention, you would get 2 points. All right, next. For G, which is equal to 2.0 micron, I, which is equal to pi over 6, and monochromatic light of wavelength 5.0 times 10 to the power negative 7 meter, contestants were to determine the sign of the angle of diffraction for the diffracted wave up to second order. Okay, so now if you take the diffraction, the grating formula, you will see that sine of D is equal to negative sine of I plus m lambda over G, which reduces for the given values of lambda and G to sine of D is equal to negative sine of pi over 6 plus m multiplying the values which were given in the problem, which is 5.0 times 10 to the power negative 7 meter divided by 2.0 times 10 to the power negative 6 meter. This now becomes negative 0.50 plus 0.25 m. Okay. So now the allowed orders are those for which the absolute value of the sine of D is less than or equal to 1. So now you can start bringing in different orders and then calculating to see, and you take the ones that are negative, right? So you will get, if you take m equals negative 2, you will see that you will get sine D to be negative 1.00. If you take m to be negative 1, you will get sine of D to be negative 0.750. If you take m to be 0, you get sine of D to be negative 0.500. If you take m to be 1, positive 1, you will get sine of D to be negative 0.25. And if you get 2 as your m, you will get sine of D to be 0. These are the only allowable ones. Okay? So you see that there are five of them. I was expecting these 5 for 5 points. All right. Now, last part. Contestants were to sketch a ray diagram showing schematically the incident wave and the diffracted wave up to second order. Okay, so I have a beautiful diagram, the ray diagram. You have one ray coming in. A ray diagram, you don't need to be drawing, wavefronts. It's not necessary. Just straight line with the arrowhead pointing the direction in which that ray is coming, right? You have the diffraction grating in the path of that ray, and then where does it go? So where you see that where you have m, the order, plus or minus, okay, let's start with the positive ones. So you have positive 2. You see that the ray comes in, it interacts with the diffraction grating, and it comes out at right angles to the surface of the diffraction grating. If you have m, your order, to be positive 1, it comes down beneath the first one, right? The plus 2. If you have M to be 0, it comes down even further. If you have M to be -1, it comes down even further. And then if you have M to be -2, this is where the interesting thing happens. You see that the diffracted rays are actually along the diffraction grating. Very beautiful stuff. And for doing this, I was willing to give 3 points. Okay. Contestants. You see that I'm in anguish. I'm in anguish. Nothing recognizable from any of the 3 schools. Not even the grading formula, let alone these things. I saw really interesting diagrams. You saw that I took a lot of time trying to find even 1 point for somebody. I could not find. So basically, this was a real problem of the day for these contestants. None of them could see top. For that reason, I am awarding 0s all round. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Round 4. This is the Jupe true or false round. The true or false round is proudly sponsored by Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need, send via Jupe. At stake in this round is the Jupe Money Transfer $20 promo. During this National Science and Math Quiz season, whenever alumni abroad send money to Ghana using their school's exclusive promo code, JUPE rewards the school with $20 for developmental projects in the school. Alumni are therefore encouraged to check the NSMQ social media pages for their school's promo codes. You are encouraged to send money so that your school gets donations. Thank you so much. All right, so in this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, kindly weigh it and let me know whether that statement is true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you will lose a precious point. For every once in a while, we may have a statement that requires some calculation. When that happens, I will alert you so that you have your full 30 seconds. Otherwise, all of the statements come with them 10 seconds for you to respond. You may choose not to respond, in which case the statement is available to the 2 other schools to ring. A school rings, answers correctly, and gets the 2 full points. Best wishes, everyone. First set of statements come with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. If the temperature of an endothermic equilibrium reaction is increased, that's a preamble. Did you get it? No response means yes. Amaniampong. The equilibrium position shifts to the right. Yes, Nicholas.
True.
You're right. Osei Tutu. The rate of both forward and reverse reactions increases. Yes, Alfred.
False.
No, that's the true statement. St. James. the yield of the reaction increases. Yes, David?
True.
You're right. Amaniampong. The inheritance of autosomal link dominance genetic disorder is dependent of the sex of the bearer. Yes, Nicholas?
False.
You're right. Autosomal linked genetic disorders can follow either a dominant or recessive inheritance pattern. Yes, Alfred?
True.
You're right. Autosomal linked disorders show Mendelian inheritance. David?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I'm giving you 30 seconds, and you have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The given point is a solution of the inequality 7x plus 2y is greater than 14. I hope you got that preamble. Again, the given point is a solution of the inequality 7x plus 2y is greater than 14. All right, your point, Amaniampong, is A, which has coordinates -1, 10. Nicholas?
False.
You're right. Your point is B, which has coordinates 3, -4. Yes, Elliot?
False.
You're right. And St. James, your point is C, which has coordinates 5, -10. David? Yes. For the next set, you have 30 seconds again. And there's a preamble to all schools. Preamble. 2 springs of spring constants, 25 Newton per meter and 39 Newton per meter, are connected in parallel, and a pan of negligible mass at their common free ends is loaded with a weight of mass m, which is then set into small amplitude oscillations. That's a preamble. Again, 2 springs of spring constants, 25 Newton per meter and 39 Newton per meter, are connected in parallel, and a pan of negligible mass at their common free ends is loaded with a weight of mass m, which is then set into small amplitude oscillations. All right. So, Amaniampong, the angular frequency of the system is 4 radians per second when m is equal to 4 kilograms. Nicholas?
True.
You're right. With the same preamble, the angular frequency of the system is 5 radians per second when m is equal to 5 kilograms. Yes, Alfred?
False.
You're right. St. James, with the same preamble, the angular frequency of the system is 16 radians per second when m is equal to 0.25 kilograms. Yes, David?
True.
You're right. Next set comes with a short preamble. Preamble to all schools. If simple distillation is to be used to separate 2 liquids, I hope you got that one. Yes. All right. So, Amaniampong, the liquids must have a large difference in boiling point. Yes, Nicholas.
True.
Yes. The liquids must be immiscible. Yes, Alfred.
False.
You're right. Impurities with much higher boiling points will remain in the distillation flask. Yes, David?
True.
You're right. Next set. In an aquatic food chain, zooplanktons are primary producers, whereas phytoplanktons are the primary or secondary consumers. Yes, Nicholas?
False.
You're right. Phytoplankton do not have the ability to swim against ocean currents, whereas zooplankton do have the ability to swim in order to avoid predators. Yes, Alfred?
True.
Yes. Phytoplankton generally release lots of oxygen gas, whereas zooplankton consume oxygen to release lots of carbon dioxide. David?
True.
Yes. A translation preserves distance and angular measure. Yes, Nicholas?
True.
You're right. A rotation preserves a distance but not angular measure. Alfred?
True.
No, that's a false statement. It preserves both. St. James, a reflection preserves angular measure but not distance. David?
False.
You're right. Last set of statements for the round. The mass of a free neutron is slightly less than that of a free proton. Yes, Nicholas?
False.
You're right. The mass of a free neutron equals the mass of a free proton. Yes, Alfred?
False.
You're right. The mass of a stable atomic nucleus is slightly less than the sum of the masses of the neutrons and protons it contains. David?
True.
Yes. And that ends round 4. You get 1,600 Ghana cedis. If you solve 2, you get 1,000 Ghana cedis. And if you solve even one riddle, you get 500 Ghana cedis. The Gold Super Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Girl Good Energy. All right, so we are going to be solving riddles. I will be reading out the clues. When you are ready to solve a riddle, please ring for it. May I hear your bell? Thank you. Yours. Thank you. And yours. Thank you. Please, when you ring, the answer must be ready. I will not wait. There are 4 riddles. Best wishes, everyone. First riddle. I am the name of a unit. I am not found in the SI system, but just a factor of 100 is sufficient to convert me into my SI equivalent. I am the name for the unit for the product of radiation dose. Yes. Jesse.
Sievert.
No. I continue. The product of radiation dose in rad, and the relative biological effectiveness of the radiation. My SI equivalent is the sievert. All right. Alfred.
Gray.
No. I am what REM, R-E-M, stands for. So who am I? Go ahead.
Yeah. Radiation emissive meter.
Oh la la. Anyone? The right answer is the Röntgen equivalent man. Röntgen equivalent man. Have we learned something new? Okay. Next one. I am an eco-friendly and advantageous technique for the cleaning of contaminated media. I am a pollution control method distinct from physical, chemical, and microbial treatment technologies. I am highly effective, inexpensive, non-intrusive, and eco-friendly approach for the remediation of polluted soils. I am particularly suitable for purifying low concentration, wide area soil and water pollution. I am the process in which plants. All right, Nicholas.
Phytoremediation.
You are right. I was reading the fifth clue, 3 points. Next one. I am an important industrial chemical process. I am one of the most significant inventions of the 20th century. I am analogous to the role played by diazotrophs. I employ high temperature, high pressure, and a metal catalyst. Yes, Nicholas.
Haber process.
I'm not accepting it. Yes, Elliot.
Cracking.
Oh dear, no. I continue for you. I continue. I employ high temperature, high pressure, and a metal catalyst to proceed efficiently. I convert nitrogen into ammonia. I am named after 2 German chemists. So who am I? Yes, Jesse.
Haber-Bosch process.
You are right. Last one. Last one. I am a simple curve. I am a conic section. I am characterized by a simple symmetry about a line. Yes, Elliot.
Parabola.
You are right. That was the third clue, 3 points. And that's the end of the fifth round. I had Dancer Travels, Rwand Air, Kivo Gari, Spence City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, Flora Tissues, Imago from Hashcom, GTP, and YFM. All right. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. St. James Seminary Senior High School has 27 points. Osei Tutu Senior High School has, oh no, I didn't announce the correct one. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. St. James Seminary Senior High School has 30 points. Osei Tutu Senior High School has 40 points. Amaniampong Senior High School has 43 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye at this point. All the best to you, but you are not going empty-handed. For solving a riddle, you get 500 Ghana cedis. And from the Momo Money Zone, you are taking 1,200 Ghana cedis. Best wishes to you. Osei Tutu Senior High School, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye to you as well. You are leaving with 500 cedis from the Super Bonanza, the Goal Super Bonanza. And from the Money Zone, the Momo Money Zone, you are taking 1,600 Ghana cedis. All the best to you. Amaniampong Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. First time in the quarterfinals and first time in the semifinals. Well done, congratulations. In addition to this good news, listen to this. From the Goal Super Bonanza, for solving one riddle, you have 500 Ghana cedis. And from the Momo Money Zone, you are taking 1,720 Ghana cedis. Unfortunately, you are going to miss out on the Pepsodent Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 3,000 Ghana cedis. Or you may actually qualify for that, yet to be determined, right? Okay, so we will find out if you get this Highest Scorer Award. All right, congratulations once again. All right, viewers, thank you so much for joining us for this quarterfinal contest. We are not yet done. We have more quarterfinal contests for you. Next time, we'll bring you the fifth of our quarterfinal contest, which will feature Swedro Secondary School, Pope John's Senior High and Seminary, and Imprayasu Senior High School. Please plan to be with us. Thank you once again. My name is Elsie Fakofman, and I have been your quiz mistress. this has been a prime time production. Thank you for joining us and see you next time. Bye.
This ended contest was another shocker. Something interesting has happened right here in this SGS auditorium. First-time quarterfinal qualifiers have also made it to the semis right now, overtaking or eliminating regional champions for the Bono region and semi-finalists Osei Tutu. I have Amaniampong here. Kontonchi. Oh, no, you don't sound like you've just broken through. Kontonchi. 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 I'm personally excited for you. I don't know if I'm allowed to be this emotional, but I'm personally excited for this particular group of people. Where's Isaac? Where's Isaac, the coordinator? Get him for me. But before he comes, I know you're excited, but tell me exactly how you're feeling.
I can't express my feeling right now. I can't express it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm speechless. Yeah, coordinator is here.
Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Like the last time you interviewed me, I told you that today's contest is a down ball because St. James and OT, they are my own small schools that have been training. So today it was like a trials. Today's contest was like a trials. I was never nervous.
You were not?
I was not. Compared to the two contests I had, today's I know that I was going to win simple. So I was so relaxed because I didn't see any school that would be able to stand in the way of Amaniampong.
Kontonchi. Now let me come to you. The problem of the day, you all scored 0. How did that make you feel? Did it not put fear in you a bit?
Oh, not really, because there was still hope ahead. Because there was round 4 and round 5, so we were hoping for the best. So there wasn't no fear.
So I don't even know what to say. I'm personally excited for you. But so now you've broken through to the semis. Yeah. But you saw a few mistakes here and there. How come you even scored 0 in the problem of the day? What are you going to do about that?
I'm even shocked, but we are going to work on that.
You're going to work on that.
Exactly.
Okay. Get me your contestants, please. But before that, we also have the OT and St. James Seminary I'll be going to shortly. But I'll come to this gentleman right here. How did you find the contest? Tell me how you found the contest.
It was wow. Looking at the schools participating, the performance too was also.
Tell me honestly if you saw this coming. Were you not a bit nervous? You were meeting 2-time finals. People who have been to the semi-finals before. And you have now even broken through to the quarters. So you were a bit nervous, were you not?
Yes, okay. Yeah. We are actually nervous.
Okay. So at what point did you know that now this is ours?
The third one. From the start.
Really? From the start?
From the start of the contest, we knew we have won.
Why? Why so?
Oh, me, I'm the whole secretary for SRS. So from the morning, I said Amaniampong will win this contest. So we don't fear OT.
Again, the confidence intervals was high, almost 100%.
Okay, before we even go to the other schools, I heard you sing some song, a certain song. You sang Yebe Boss. Please, let's do that right now.
Amaniampong so bebo wa. Amaniampong so bebo wa. Obebu Amaniampong.
Okay, so let's go and talk to Osei Tutu. Amaniampong, thank you so much. I'm here with Osei Tutu students. Where are they? Please come to me. Oti, please come to me. Okay, so here we are with the Osei Tutu students. Please get closer to me. I know that's not what you were expecting. This contest did not really go in your favor. What happened? What do you think was the problem?
I think the boys put in their very best of efforts, and they matched the energy of Amaniampong. It was quite unfortunate that the third question, the riddle, it eluded us. So it's quite unfortunate, but we take it in good faith and then hope to better ourselves and come next year.
Okay, that's amazing. But at what point did you know that, okay, this year is not ours?
I think the final round, when the second to last riddle, we attempted it and then we couldn't get it. Yeah, that was when I lost hope. Yeah, because that was the last moment. Until the last riddle is picked or until you are down and you know that at this point you can't do anything, you never give up. Yeah, that's how we fight.
All right, thank you so much. So going forward, what's the new strategy you're going to put in place to make sure this doesn't happen? Because when I spoke to you earlier, you said you were making it to the finals. So what's the strategy you're going to use?
Well, the strategy would always be the same. It will be that we would have the motive of winning. You know, in every competition, there will surely be a winner. So, gone were the days, some years back, Osei Tutu was also announced that it's the first time we are in the quarterfinals, it's the first time that we are in the semifinals. So, we are not really shocked, but then it's quite unfortunate that we couldn't qualify. We would put in our very best, and then probably in the coming years, we know that we would win.
Okay, this may be unusual. This question I'm about to ask all of you may be unusual, but listening to Amaniampong, following their story, are you not happy for them yourself?
Oh yeah, when you listen to the story of a school that has not have they've not been having a winning streak, and they've been putting a lot of preparation, sometimes getting close to qualify and then losing. It is some sort of inspiration, because that was us some years ago, and then with consistency and commitment, we built that same level, and we are getting here. So we are happy for them, but we are sad that it was not our school. Our happiness is in relation to the story, but sadness is in relation to the fact that it's not us.
Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen. So these were old students of Osei Tutu Senior High School expressing their sadness in not qualifying to the semis, but they have expressed some excitement for the winning team today. You can see on stage, the winning team is still taking a whole lot of prizes. I'm looking forward to speaking to the contestants, but I also have St. James Seminary.
We unfortunately they didn't want to speak, but then we are awaiting the contestants to speak with. But then I know, Adobia, this contest has been a very interesting one, especially it started with Amaniampong leading, they bounced back, then they took over. But just that interestingly, we know that all the schools didn't do well in the problem of the day stage, but then they still bounced back. As Prof said at a point in the contest, everything will be decided at the final round, and they made sure that they were winning this. As I said earlier, all these schools are hungry for that, because they've put in a lot of work to get into this stage. Their first quarters, their first semis, they want to really make a mark, like that mark that we saw Mancras to do, and that is what St. James, that is what Amaniampong.
Hey, please be careful. Are you not happy that the school Stephen and I tipped have won?
Well, and I know that Collins is also watching, and he's also excited to see Amaniampong win this contest. And their story is actually an interesting one. I think we can bring the contestants here.
Okay, while we wait for them to get to us, let's quickly acknowledge our sponsors. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Goal PLC and supported by Momo, Pepsodent's Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, DuPay, Truster AI, Adanse Travels, Rand Air, Kivo Gary, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, Flora Tissues. And a broadcast of the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Virtual Security Africa, Ayuda Hub, Syntex Tanks, Chobox Technologies, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical Insurance, Admission Checker, Achimota Retail Center, DBS Industries Limited, Palm University College, Better Malls, Doormaster, Slum Technologies, Academic City University, and Family Health Medical School. So I am here with the winning team. Kontonchi. Oh, they are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You hear the energy. Kontonchi. You know, I can do this the whole day, but we don't have time. But Kontonchi. So, you're Benedict. Oh, he is Benedict. Sorry, he bears my name. Okay, Benedict, how you feeling?
I'm very excited right now. I can't explain how I'm feeling.
So dance.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to dance.
Okay. At what point did you know this is ours? This ours to win?
When we were on the third riddle, when the OT guy picked it and got it wrong, I knew we've won.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm really happy for you. Now, tell me, what's your name?
Nicholas.
Yes, you're the one whose name was trending in the contest. That's how do you call him?
Gandre.
What does that mean?
Gandre.
He's so calm. He even wants to run away. What's the meaning of your nickname?
It's not a nickname, it's my surname.
It's your surname. What's the meaning?
Like strength.
Oh, that's amazing. So, Strength, talk to us. How you feeling? How you feeling personally? I can feel you're shaking. Calm down. You've won. How do you feel?
I'm overexcited. I can't even control myself right now, but I'm feeling very, very great because the Lord has done it for us.
Oh,
Happy.
Were you a bit nervous knowing that you were meeting two powerhouses like St. James Seminary and Osei Tutu?
I would say a little bit, but not all that nervous because we have been meeting them in our previous trials, and we've been beating them, and also sometimes we also lost, but still we are having the hope that we will win.
You are going to the semis. You've broken through. You've made history for your school. What's the plan?
Oh, the plan is, as God took us through this quarterfinals, the same way He will take us there to the semifinals too. I think God it with us and we will win.
Okay, Kontonchi. This is your coordinator, Isaac. I've spoken to you already, but I'd like to speak to you again. I know you are feeling very excited. You are feeling proud. I don't even want to. In fact, talk for yourself. How are you feeling again?
Let me first of all thank the Most High God for this victory. Like I've already said, we're anticipating a win. We know that God has already done it. And this manifesting this evening, I'm more than the word happy. Because for the first time we have gotten to the semis, something that has never happened before in the Amaniampong and its municipality. So it is a great achievement, and we are happy for that.
That's amazing. Kontonchi. Congratulations to you guys. We'll see you in your next contest. Have a good evening. I know you're going to have a good evening, but yes. Jackie, come. So, are you not excited for these people?
I mean, Stephen was just talking to me that, at a point he was scared during the contest. Yeah, he was, but then he knew they were going to ace this, and I'm happy with him, even though I didn't tip. But then we are all...
I tipped this for you, so we are okay.
So we are excited that they've been able to sail through. But it was such a sad moment, especially for the regional champions, St. James Seminary. There were lots of expectations from them, but I don't know what happened because it looks like
the contest happened. I mean, this was be happening to people. I mean, they were so sad they couldn't speak to us, but that's okay. This is accepted. So, run us through the next contest for the evening.
Okay, so the next contest for tonight is between Impriaso, Swedro, and Pope John's, which would start airing on Joy News at 7 p.m. You'd want to stick with us for that. There would also be a build-up, an engagement to, find out, engage the mood of the students right here in the auditorium with my colleague, Adebia Asare.